Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world. It's cryptocurrency. That's right. Okay, so we are live. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me clearly. We should be on YouTube and on X at the same time. Today's a pretty monumentous day for anyone in Mint Stake Share or thinking about joining. Thinking, no, I'm too late. It's already launched 2 months ago. Why would I join now? Well, they just opened up the expansion to Basechain. We can now mint on Basechain, and you can mint for 8% cheaper currently. Now, this won't last forever. It's kind of, if you want to get cheaper tokens, take the gamble on the fact that probably with the launch of this, the token price will go up. It is a gamble, so you need to make your own choice on that. We're going to look into what was just said in the AMA that Aaron and his two guests, Cuban and Crypto Arborist, were also there. They were talking about the Basechain expansion, and we are going to be, going over the points that they made, looking at the Mint Stake Share Basechain side, the Binance Smart Chain side. I'm going to give my plan for what I'm going to be doing with this, right? Before we get going with all that, we say we are Let's Go. Yes, Overtaker, and we sound good. So Feed Hater, thanks. We sound great. And before we get started, I just want to say that we do have a couple giveaways for this stream. We've got one going on for another 10 days, which is to win 50 USDT by just joining our simple Galx campaign over on Galaxy with the SEC. Anyone can join this. It is here. So you just have to join our socials and visit a new project that we will be launching very soon, very, very soon. And you will be put in a cash pile to one person will win 50 USDT. We're doing another one on Twitter over here with our @PXP Wizards account, where the project's called Arbland or Arbitrum Land, and the game is that you just need to take a video of yourself or a cat or anything saying, "When Arbland?" That's Pavel, one of our DAO members, putting in his videos. He's actually put in a lot of videos. We're going to be posting one a day of this, and I'll be locking the chats until we get at least like 20 or 30 likes, just to try and build up some momentum as we get ready for launch. All right, shilling over on the winner for this will get $50 of USDT, and they will get an SCC NFT. Pavel here, I guess, really wants another one because he's putting in a lot of entries. I've got loads of him. I've got ones of him hammering on the roof. I've got him talking to his fish, talking to his cat, and all when are very fun. Right, so the AMA happened. Was a good one, and we can quickly have a look at what's going on with the page, right? And then we're going to talk about what was mentioned. How about we do that, right? So we have the page here. If you refresh your browser, Control R, then you will see the stake page has two options now. Choice, right? You can stake on BNB and check out your BNB stats, stake on base and check out your base stats, okay? You can also come to the mint section where we will notice, right, the BNB and base, right? I'm on Basechain right now. You'll see that by the top right-hand corner. And the mint price on Basechain at the moment is 0.13, right? And the mint price on BNB chain is 0.15. Let's just refresh and make sure that's current. Yeah, 134. 8 ETH has been minted in the last, well, it's not even been an hour. That's $20,000 already being minted of this token, which is great. And the price over here on Binance Smart Chain is 0.15. That is roughly, I think, 8% cheaper, right? But this is not forever. The next mint price will be 0.16, and it is going to happen very soon, I think, as more and more ETH comes into this platform. So just to quickly explain what you can do here, you would need Ethereum on Basechain. There's a bridge in the site somewhere, I'm sure. Let me see if I can find it. Home. Bridge. There we go. Got it. So you can use the one on the site, Bridge MSS between chains. This would be the recommended way to use it. Of course, the idea of Mint Stake Share is you want to use everything internally, because internally, using all the products powers the platform better, right? It just makes us a stronger community. There are other bridges you could use if you want, but so then what you will want to do is, you could bridge your base balance from the Binance Smart Chain and bridge it over to the base chain, right? If you have MSS, right? If you have spare MSS or back and forth, right? You can do that. I'm not sure if you can bridge other things like ETH or things like that. I'm not sure. I usually use Rubik to bridge, which is my favorite bridge, usually for doing this kind of stuff, where you can basically bridge from any wallet to another wallet and bridge ETH, right? I did do this as I was aping the launch. Oh, left that one off. As I was aping the launch, I was doing that. So I took some Ethereum ETH right here, and then I sent it over to Basechain, right? So you just go ETH on Ethereum, ETH, yeah, and then over to Base, ETH, boom. And here, if you have any mint stake share you want to bridge over, you can do that, right? Bridging back and forth. So once you have either Ethereum to purchase some or to sort to mint some mint stake share, you just come here and then take in, and put in. So I already bought my bag. I've spent about half an ETH so far. You could do more. And then it is minted, right? You now own the tokens. You can then come just like normal over to the stake page, and you'll have a side here for staking on the Basechain side. So I put in 5,000 tokens into the base staking just to go for it. And I had to be really sure here. This is really important, right? I was using the web page, but I guess at some point I just put in mintstakeshare.com, which means that my ref, right, who is at Brett, right, he's down here. For my initial sending over to Basechain, I didn't check my ref, and it was actually just taking my own wallet number. So now I've fixed it. I just found his referral again, put his referral back in, and now it's hard set it on Basechain as well to be him, which is great because I like to give rewards to. Brett was the guy who was hassling me, like to go into this platform really early. So I was like, well, I mean, like only like 20 stakers or whatever, and I was like, oh, okay. Like I was like, get the funds and then put it in, right, and then boom, right. So very thankful to someone who can, be as assertive as that. So that's why I made sure that I put back in his link for Basechain, right? It's important. So you can see I put in 5,000 tokens here. I have another 4,000 tokens in MSS. What I'm thinking to do is you have to try and predict the market here, right? So this is the current price on CoinGecko. We just did hit all-time high again, right? And then it's dipped a little bit, 0.14. Now, coming over to Basechain, does that mean, Basechain has over 1.3 million active addresses, right? All working with ETH, because ETH is a native gas paying token. And if you're a ETH whale, right, and you're staring at the site and you see a chart, right, you're like, okay, so this is the project. I'm an ETH whale, and here's the project. So how are we doing? Like, the chart looks pretty good. How's it been over the 3 months? Like, he's like, wow, that looks great. Like, I've got ETH. I've got loads of ETH. So, like, so over the site, like, well, I think I'll mint some then. Come to the mint page, like, oh, ETH, yeah, I got loads. Like, how about I just throw in like 3 ETH, right? And this is very possible, right? And they just chuck in 5 grand, 10 grand into the contract straight away. And this we could see insane buy pressure start coming in on Basechain, which is very possible to happen. Exciting, very exciting, right? To see. We're seeing new mints come in while we're talking. They're coming in as BNB, but I think that's because it should be saying Ether BNB, but at the moment it just says BNB. Let's get to the AMA and see what was said by the man himself, right? So let's get the comments. First, we have Feed Hair. My favorite thing in the whole world, goddamn MSS. Nice. Oh, by the way, we will be also giving 500 mint stake share tokens to the best comment, question, anything you want to put in the live chat. I'll choose one, and then I will send you 500 MSS tokens on Basechain, right? So give me your Basechain address, then that'll help you get set up on that. So while the stream's running, I want you to do that. Of course, remember to like and subscribe and all that. Brett's in. Yep. We have Overtaker. We have Indifference. Smash the like button. Yep. Oh, Aaron's here. Hello, Aaron. How you doing? Busy man. He's on one stream, then he's on the next one. It's flying all around the place. We have Guts. Let's go. Let's go, my bro. Yep. From Mr. Random. Money-based machine. Yep. Our bridge is specifically for mint stake share. Good. Okay. So that's clear now. We can bridge mint MSS token with their bridge. If you want to use another one, I like Rubik. There's Alto, there's Rubik, there's Orbiter. There's so many bridges. I'm sure you all know a good one. If not, then Rubik is good. It's good. At Rubik.exchange works perfectly well. Never had a problem with it. I'll be looking at the bridge for MSS in this video too, because I have a plan. I don't know if the plan's going to work, but we're going to go for it, right? We're going to take the risk with the plan. Brett, and you're glad I did. Yes, I'm very glad that Brett told me to invest in Stak, of course I am. Yes, Richie, MSS on base. I love it. Have a nice weekend. Yeah, weekend's coming. Weekend's coming. Jumper is my go-to bridge. Jumper's good as well. And Bungee is another one. There's so many. So yeah, get your comments in for this stream, and any comment or question about MSS or anything you want to say, anything, and one person is going to win 500 MSS tokens, right? That will happen by the end of the stream. Right. So let's get into the information on the AMA. So first thing that was mentioned was that there have been a lot of updates to the site, as you can probably see. We're looking at them right now. So they showed some designs for what the updated site is going to look like in very near future, where they've kind of, it looks a little bit more sleek, a little bit more modern. They haven't changed the, the actual atmosphere of the site, but they've just added in some graphics and some nice little touches, which I think makes it look even better, while still being quite simplistic, which is something I really like about the Mint Stake Share site. And then a lot more stats, because we're dealing now with 2 chains, and essentially what you want to be doing now is working on both chains and getting all the information you can as clearly and as quickly as possible. And I think they've really achieved that in a non-cluttery way, which is nice to see. Look at that chart. Oh my God, what a beautiful chart. Fantastic. We could see, 1, 2, 3, where are we going? 4, oh man, you can't get a better chart. Like, can you imagine investing into a project, right, at any point during this chart and getting a better chart than this? It doesn't happen, right? I've never seen a project launch with such a beautiful chart. It's had lots of opportunity for buys and sells all the way through it, right? Just to profit trading and also profit from hodling, and lots of buy-in zones, which have been clearly labeled by the 2 big red candles. Another one that happened here, small one, but we're going. So if you come to the Mint page, the information is very clearly explained. Let me explain for you. I'm on Basechain. If I want to go to Binance Smart Chain, what would I do? 2 options. You can come up to the top right, and it will ask us to change, or click here on BNB, and it will change for you. Binance Smart Chain. Let's go. Whoosh. Right, now we are on Binance Smart Chain, and you can see the mint price for BNB chain, where almost swap is cheaper. So right now, buying is cheaper than minting. We have the swap price, we have the amount of BNB minted, we have the next mint price, and the supply, right? Everything there. Lovely jubbly. By the way, when Basechain gets to 1 million supply, the price will go up, I believe, is the ticker. So you are 80% left to go. So no rush, take your time, think about it, and make your decision. Commit to your decision is what I'm saying. So we've got both stats. Great stuff. We come to swapping. Of course, swapping, same thing. Go between Mint, BNB, and Basechain, and you can buy on the chain that you want, right? And then you get your MSS. So this one is pretty much self-explanatory, right? Just go between the 2. Boom. You have the swap and stake button as well, so that you can get in there. Then we have the stake section, which I think is really nice, because they could have gone with the option of showing more stats, like both staking pages at the same time, but I think that will really put off a lot of people who are joining. Like, imagine if you're coming into Basechain for the first time, and then you come and you see, wow, there's Base and BNB, and there's all these numbers and stats. It's just too much, right? So a simplistic way of doing this is great. So the moment we're on Basechain, you can see I've got 5,000 tokens in. We have available tokens, and we have compounded tokens, right? And then we can quickly just switch to BNB chain, where I do need to compound. I'm putting it off because, I want flex, little account. Yeah. Right, this is growing very nice. This is the SCC DAO community account, by the way. So we use this to fund our DAO and pay back to our NFT holders. This is one part of our internal engine. We have multifaceted places where we work. This is growing really nice. You can see we have up to 800,000 deposits. We have a day's worth of rewards. So what's that? $2,000, 13,000 available. You can see I've compounded. 50% of my balance has been compounded in, and it is a compound day, so we are going to take that. We're going to compound. Boom. Right. Get it in. It's important to keep your compounds high, because as you claim, your deposits go down, right? That's how this platform works. And we're just trying to keep up with the competition. I want to get to 1 million. We're very much on the way to doing it. 1,525 stakers on Binance Smart Chain. Insane, right? So that's compounded. Everything's good. Let's move back to Basechain and see what's going on there. Well, this is great. I'm liking like going between them. So 67 users so far with 55,000 mint stake share tokens put into the balance. So let's do little. I'm curious. So what's the average staker doing at the moment then? Average staker is got 820 MSS in their account at the moment. So we're above average with 5,000, which is good. You got to be above average. It's important, right? In every way possible. Not that way. Share page, very important. We did speak about this. So you do have a share page now for the two chains. It doesn't have the option for you to change here. You'll have to do it up in the top right-hand corner to share, to change your share to see. So you can see on this side, even with the launch of it, your referrals have been kept strong for moving over. But if someone is coming in with a different browser, or if they might be just going in the generic link, it could actually be that you don't get the rewards, but that's okay too. Like we already ate quite well. It means you just need to work harder to share your link as well. But if you do have someone who's your upline and you appreciate them, like I do with my ones, then you can just get their code again, put it in, and then continue the journey. Is what we can do. Or if you're using the same browser, should be hard coded as well. But the rewards are coming in, and you can just choose which page you want them to go to and see the stats of who's been clicking on your links. And then when you move back to Binance Smart Chain, it will show you your Binance Smart Chain refs, right? Your rewards. Perfect. Like nice and easy, right? Everything clean. Sweet. Like, what do you guys think of the site design then? What's your opinion? Do you think it is looking nice, or is there something you'd like to improve? Let us know in the comments. Let's see. Oh, we got a lot of comments. All right, let's go through some. Moonshot Max says, let's fucking go. I saw Moonshot Max the other day. He was in Times Square with the Bad Bunny billboard launch. That was cool. It was really awesome. So hopefully he made it back home safe. No, didn't get shot or mugged. New York, man, crazy place. I've never been actually. Should go. We have Pulse Chain Army. Pulse Chain Army is here. Pulse Chain is great. Please, Richard. Like this is important. Richard Hart, come back. We miss you, please. We need you in Pulse Chain. It's hard without you, man. It's hard without you. Poor Richard. We have Dante's Investments. God Candle. God Candle? Really? Is there a God Candle? Well, all-time high is kind of a God Candle. I want a bigger God Candle. Super handle. That'd be good. Get your MSS stake on. Yeah. All right, we've got a question. Good. See, we might win the 500 MSS. Does it make sense to have MSS USDT LP yield farming on some dexes? Will it help the MSS project in any way? Yeah, I think it would, especially with USDT. Then you're kind of shielding your MSS from volatile movement down, right? It would add some form of stability to the price. I would probably say, because most liquidity is in stake share BNB right now, you probably get better fees from pairing it in with BNB. I'm not sure if the liquidity pair has been whitelisted to go into, for example, PancakeSwap v3 or over to whatever DEX they decide to supply liquidity on, if it is Aerodrome or whatever, because then they could have a volatile pool there where you could run concentrated liquidity pools with MSS token. With the metrics on it, it could be pretty profitable actually. With the trading volume, 32,000 today on CoinGecko. I'm not sure. This is sometimes wrong, right? But it could be pretty profitable to supply liquidity, and it would also help MSS. Which gets to the second point actually, which we were talking about. So minting initially is cheaper on Base, as we said, 8% cheaper until we hit the 1 million. I think it was 1 million minted, right? Which is probably happening pretty fast as we're on stream. We are now 200,000 supply. Yeah, we're getting there, right? And normally when minting happens, right, with Binance Smart Chain, whenever minting happens, the process is that someone mints with, say, 1 BNB, right? They mint in with 1 BNB in here. 75% of that BNB is sent to the LP, right? And then 25% is not, right? It's used for rewards and other things. I can't remember exactly, but that's how it works. But for the ETH launch, until the LP is launched and we can trade it, because at the moment you can't swap the token here on Basechain. I want to swap my mint stake share. I want to swap like 4,000 or whatever into ETH. I can't, right? Trading is not enabled yet. But once it is enabled, what they're doing is all the ETH that's going into from minting rather ETH, 100% of that is being used, not 75% as it is on the Binance Smart Chain. So actually, right now, what you can do if you want to help mint stake share is mint it on Base, because then 100% of that ETH is going to be used to pair with fresh MSS token on Basechain to make the liquidity. So the more we mint right now, then the stronger the liquidity will be in the launch of the trading. Right, so if you want help, that's what you should do. That's what you got to do. Got to do it. Right, that was an important part from the AMA. Thanks, Ira, for giving us an excellent platform. Yes, yeah, really. He gave me Bomb. I love Bomb, and now he's giving me MSS. Top dev of the year. How about that? Dev of the year. I was informed this is the place to be. Yeah, man. Chill out. Join in. Any questions, then let me know. I'm really excited to be in this project. So electrifying. Yeah, man. It is electrifying. And that's what we need to see. We need to see full passion, right? This is an important thing about crypto communities. You can't be passive all the time. You got to be engaging. You got to be pushing. If you're looking at mint stake share now, you're looking at the chart and thinking, okay, this chart could really go even further. If the community all gets behind it, you know, and really gets passionate about the project, the top is unbelievably high. Look what happened with, you know, projects like, I remember Shiba Inu when that started, and that's one of my saddest stories in crypto, actually. I was just randomly going through Telegram and fell into the Shiba Inu chat and couldn't believe it when I saw that this chat was so engaged and people were just going absolutely insane. So I bought the token, and then it mooned, and then I sold it, and then it really mooned, and I lost. Well, I didn't lose, I already profited, but I did lose loads. I was attracted to Shiba Inu in those early stages because everything was going so hot. Everyone was just so excited and so pumped for the project. And that's, you know, that's how we really get more people attracted to it. 801K, nice. Is that the viewers? Nice. Have I got 801,000 people viewing this stream right now? Nice. Nice. Amazing account, Richie. I'm right behind you in a little while. Yeah, man. All you got to do is share, compound, and build, right? And share with people the news. That's it. Are you going to be able to buy ETH on the Basechain side, or are we going to have to buy it somewhere else and swap on the website? I don't think you can. I don't think buying ETH on this side will ever happen. No. The only option you can do is you can swap your mint stake share token into ETH, or then swap it back into mint stake share, or BNB do with BNB, right? But that'd be absolutely ridiculous because there's no reason to mint your there's no reason to sell your token for a tax and then buy it back. You'd just be destroying your gains, right? So no, if you want, you should be using something on Basechain to buy the token. How to buy ETH, right? There's many ways. Coinbase, Binance, Gate.io, OKX, right? Exchanges. Use your fiat, buy ETH, send it to your MetaMask, make sure it's Basechain. Coinbase is great for going to Basechain. It's really fast. So that's maybe your best one. If you do have like cash somewhere else, then you can, or crypto cash, right? Intangible money, you can use Rubik to swap between every chain. You can look at all these chains, man. If you just have ETH somewhere, you can do that. If you don't have ETH, for example, here, right? I've got BNB. I want to send my BNB over to Basechain and turn it into ETH. And I don't want to have to think about it. I just want ETH to arrive. Then I just do that, preview swap, send, and it's going to arrive. Boom, done. So this is the best way to do it. Then once you have your Ethereum on Basechain, come back and mint. Done, right? And you're ready to go. Hope that's simple enough. So nice and clean. Yeah, squeaky clean, squeaky clean. I like it. It's nice and clean, pretty much the way it is. Yeah, exactly. And just with more information to talk about in videos when you're sharing to people. Lots of comments. These platforms can get complicated, so it's clear and concise is the way to go. Exactly, man. Exactly. Had to dodge a lot of potholes in New York. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think yeah, one of the lessons I learned from like explaining crypto and talking about platforms is if it gets too complex, it really becomes quite a challenge to get people really into it. That was one of the big challenges I remember what the Animal Farm had when it launched. That it did launch, and then it was pretty clear what was going on. And then, of course, after the piggy bank exploit, then the dogs with the 99% tax and the NFT staking, and it just got so confusing that it became harder and harder to try on board fresh people, because as they landed on the site, they're thinking, "What the like." This is beyond me, right? So it is very important to keep things as simplistic as possible. I love the site design, simple, minimalist. Yeah. Feed Hater, quick question. Always wondered where exactly you live, Richie, and how long. So I am currently living in Scotland, in the northeast of Scotland. So this is a rental that I'm living in because I've come to Scotland for a couple of reasons. I'm learning to drive because I have been living in China for 12 years and I still have a house there and a business. I have a sports pub in China and a child and a wife and like 2 cats, fish, and 2 dogs. But I've been in Scotland by myself for about 2 months now because my kid went back to school. He goes to international school, Canadian international school in China. And I'm in Scotland to learn to drive. And also I'm completing a lot of courseware or learning JavaScript, Java, React, JSX, Solidity, because I want to become fully able to not only read and understand contracts, but create websites, create smart contracts, and do everything by myself. So I'm just investing in myself for about another month and a half, and then probably by Halloween, I'll be going back to China. So at the moment, I'm in Scotland, and it's lovely. It's so civilized. It's great. Base, we're here. It's go time. It is go time. Uniswap for Base. Yep, Uniswap is good, but Base has so many dexes. Look, let's check it out. Base, we have Aerodrome, #1 chain, #1 on chain. Aerodrome is great for concentrated liquidity. We have Uniswap. We also have Alien somewhere, I'm sure, also. But yeah, #1 and 2 would be Basechain and Uniswap. Oh, PancakeSwap is also there as well. So Pancake does exist as well. CoinGecko price has been stuck for hours. Real price a bit higher. Oh, really? Okay. Well, you said as well this one might be stuck as well. Or is it? What's happening? Oh, exciting. This one's stuck. Oh, yeah, it's getting this all-time high again. Yeah. If we go on the like 1 hour, probably going to see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a lot of volume. I missed the Mint Stake Share BNB start, and I sure didn't miss this one. Thanks, Richie. Don't forget to join SEC DAO, where you are receiving airdrops for 12 months now, where we're launching Arbland soon. Yeah, when Arbland. True. The launch of Mint Stake Share was great. We covered it from minute 1 on this channel, and now we're covering the launch on Basechain as well for Mint Stake Share. And that's one of the reasons why you should always be tuned in, but not always. Touch grass, enjoy life, but you need to get right in. And we're going to be airdropping for the 12th month straight with the SEC just on the 15th in 3 days. So that's awesome. Huge achievement for us. And, we do it. Dev. Yeah, dev is awesome. Love the dev. I got kicked out the DAO Telegram yesterday. I need to figure out what happened and get back in. Our Collabland bot went crazy. So what you need to do is come to this website here, cryptomisters.io, and you'll find the Telegram entry right here. Join the private server. Get in there. Boom. And then it will re-put you in. Or in our free Telegram chat, is also just type in DAO, DAO, and it will bring up the link for you to get entry as well. We lost about 50 members because of some fuck up with Collabland. Hmm. In the Mint Stake Share tab, I prefer to have the same simpler, cleaner screen layout used in the Stake tab. Let's have a look. What do you mean? Mint tab, okay. I'd prefer to have the same simple, cleaner screen layout used. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. So here we can switch between BNB and base, and here you get both stats. I disagree because when I'm thinking, where do I want to mint or where can I mint, then I want to see where the best mint price is, and I want to see. I prefer to see these stats at the same time, because then you can start to compare, right? Where is best to deploy your capital, or you can also start seeing which one is growing better. What I would love to see is a little percentage here of which one is doing better, the minting on BNB or the minting on ETH, and like a percentage change from the day before. That would be really cool. Like just little stats to see which one has got the momentum at the moment. Would be pretty nice to see. And also the supply is really important, because if you can see 203,000 supply here and 33 million here, then of course that's, but each their own, each their own. It's a good comment though. Excellent platform, clean UI, nice. Yes, we needed a PhD to use Animal Farm. Yeah, exactly, man. I remember I was sitting with my mate Liam in the pub, and like, okay, Liam, he was in the Manor Farm. He had a great time, and then he was like, all right, this is Animal Farm. Show him the white paper. I was like, mate, I'm out. I can't do this. I didn't know what's happening. Like, I don't know where I am. It's like, okay. We're gonna get through these comments, and then we're gonna have a look at my strategy for this. Forex is a different animal indeed, pun intended. I think MSS is our shot for those that missed the beginning of things like Drip. Our time is now. It's a completely different cycle, right? Drip was last cycle. This is the new cycle that's just becoming. Timing is perfect. The community is perfect. And the production quality and speed of Mint Stake Share is what's really pushing it to become one of the best dApps, if not the best app of the year, right? So it's definitely our time, because it's here, it's now, right? And I'm excited. Where's Forex? I don't know. Okay, we have gone through the comments, which is good. Now I'm going to explain my strategy. So let's get back to the screen. Right, so you may notice on BNB, I have some Mint Stake Share on this one. Am I on BNB? No. Let's move to BNB. Right. So on BNB Share token for this, because so I've got 12,700 Mint Stake Share tokens here on this chain, right? Now I'm holding it because I want to see if the token moons, right? And then the idea is, okay, so Binance Smart Chain is running well, tokens going up in price, everything's great, like no complaints at all. But what if I decided to send this bag of MSS over to Basechain, right? So I could just bridge it over, right? Over to Basechain, bridge between chains, BNB, max, prove it, and then send it over, right? So I'll show you how to use the bridge. Use like 4,000 on BNB chain, right? We approve, and then send. Not sure how fast it is, anywhere between 5 to 20 minutes. So, and you can check it on chain as it's happening. Just look at your transaction, and then you can see as things are going. It's powered by Axelar. Axelar are fantastic. So it is a very trusted bridge that's happening here, right? So I've just approved that. I'll send the MSS over to Base. And then I'll get the MSS on Basechain, right? The gamble here, you're really trying to see the lay of the land is, right? So let's send that over. And then we'll come back to Mint, right? If the supply on Base is 208,000, is this only taking into account, could not be found. I'm going to check that one, not in stream. But that's basically how we send. Anyway, so if the supply is 208,000 on Base at the moment, does the supply, here's one question, I don't know the answer to this actually, does the supply go up when we send Mint Stake Share over to Basechain, right? Would that then affect the mint price by the supply? And if we sent the Binance Smart Chain, the Basechain MSS over to Binance Smart Chain, would that affect, or would the BNB chain supply going down affect the mint price, right? Because they're kind of fluidly moving back and forward. I'm not actually sure about that one. I was just thinking about that one. I was looking at it. Never seen that error before. I think it's because you changed pages before it confirmed. Probably. We'll try it again soon. But so that's one thing. But the idea is that I want to send the tokens from Basechain, from Binance Smart Chain to Basechain, is because I think the value of the token on Basechain will go higher than it will be on Binance Smart Chain in the excitement when trading gets enabled. And then there should be some very nice profit taking to be able to be done on the pump, right? Trade it. Remembering the sales tax, right, when you're doing it. Or then, don't and watch it and then get FOMO, and then you're going to end up buying into it, which is also okay. So that's what I want to do. I want to send it over. Let's see, try it again. It did send. Yeah, we did send over. So I think it was because I changed the page. And then we can come over to Basechain and probably see the tokens arrive. And we can check on chain if the bridge happened. Let's have a look. Oh, we're on Binance. Now, so you move to Binance Smart Chain if you send from there. And contract confirmed. Would it be this one? Bring up BSC scan, and just to check, yeah, transfer 4,000 mint stake share to the burn address. Oh no, that's right, because it burns when it's sent. So send 4,000 out. Yeah. So then, does that mean when I send the 4,000 out, yeah, I got it. The amount of BNB supply goes down because it's been burned out, and then it rises on Basechain. Yeah, so more people actually bridging as well could raise the mint price or not. Not sure. If you know, if anyone knows this in the comments, we'll find out. That's for sure. We will find out what's going to happen there. But the tokens have arrived. We are in. We'll go back to Basechain. It's a lot of flipping now. Don't get dizzy. Just focus, right? And the tokens should have arrived. So then we can come here, and yeah, now I have 8,000 tokens, 4,000 more than I had before. So the bridge works. Now I'm holding this bag and I'm waiting for trading, for everything to get going and everything to go boom, right? This is what's happening. Yes, good. So any last questions before we leave? But that is pretty much the stream. If we have any other comments that were made in the AMA, they were talking about how many users are on base. Yeah, loads, million a day, 24-hour. The big thing is that minting right now is all 100% of the ETH being minted is going to go into LP. So that will mean the more ETH minted right now, the better launch we have for the community, right? So if you were thinking about getting into mint stake share, or you were thinking about just opening up a second faucet account, a staking account on the Basechain side, now is the time to do it, because it's also helping out the community so that we get a rocket launch going as well. And as we're talking, more stakes are coming in. I love the little update thing. It's great. 79 users, 73,000 stakes so far. Ooh, it's getting exciting. Let's see how it goes. All right. I am dizzy. Yeah. I thought you might be, right? Because it is a lot going back and forward. Just need to take your time and go through the stats, figure out your strategy, and it will all become clear after the gains have been made, which is always what happens in launches, right? Everything's really intense and confusing, and sometimes we make really quick decisions and it's not the right decision. So take your time, sit down. Now you have the time, right? We have a couple of days until trading is enabled, where you can truly understand what's going on and what you think is going to happen, and then make your decision, whatever it is, commit to it. If it doesn't work and you end up losing out to something that happens that you didn't expect, then take a step back, think, what did I do wrong? And next time there's an opportunity, you try again with a different approach. Don't keep doing the same thing again, right? It's just the definition of insanity. So you have to always try and get the experience level up. And nobody here listening now or in the future is max experience level crypto. Everyone fucks up at some point. So it's just human, right? So that's the best way to approach any launch, is make your decision, sum it all up, and then commit, right? If it all goes wrong and you lose everything, it's your fault, right? And brush yourself down, make sure you haven't spent all your cash, and then go back in and try again with a different strategy. It's the best way to do it, right? But getting dizzy is normal in crypto. Yeah, it's a dizzy place. All right, thanks. Have a good one. Enjoy the haggis. Yeah, so let me just find who I want to give the MSS tokens to. I want to give it to, just gonna have a look. I remember the question, then I forgot it. No, it wasn't that one. I know the tension. Ah, yeah, this one. I like this question because I also don't know the truest answer to it. Doesn't make sense to make liquidity tokens. I haven't yet, actually. I don't know if anyone else has. We don't really have the incentivized place to stake liquidity yet, but it doesn't make sense right now. As I said, the best thing that we can do to help the platform is to mint with ETH now, because 100% of that ETH is going to go into LP anyway, right? So if you want to build the LP with MSS, that's how you do it right now. Now is the time. So in difference, send me your MetaMask or your wallet address or Basechain where you want me to send 500 MSS tokens, and I will send that to you, right? You can either send it in the live chat right now, or if you're gone, I'm going to have to find you. Hopefully you're here, and then I'm going to send over, I'm going to rocket that ETH over to you. Me. It wasn't you, Midnight Madness. It was Indifference. So Indifference, if you are here, right here he is. That was his other comment. If you are here, then send me your address and I'll get those tokens sent to you, right? Because, yeah, here you are. Yep, he's here. All right, good. Yeah, so you can even just send it in the live chat and I'll take your wallet and I'll send it to you right now. We'll get it going. The Cuban's here. I just saw you like half an hour ago on the Mystic Share YouTube, which, just while we're waiting for Difference to send his address, you should be, what we're doing, here. You should be subscribed to this here YouTube, because it's where Mint Share come every single week and give AMAs, right? So they have only 276 subscribers on their YouTube channel, right? Why? There are, how many stakers we got? 1,500 stakers, and we only have 276 subscribers. When you showing up as a guest on MSS Weekly Stream? Well, Aaron, we had a talk about this. Actually, I was talking to Aaron, and I'll be there next week, I believe. Yes, and we're gonna, I can't remember the exact date, but I will be there next week, and we're hoping and planning to get as many people on the stream on this YouTube channel, right? On the Mint Share YouTube channel, right here. I sent my address, but you cannot see it, maybe. Oh, okay. Maybe. What to do? Maybe send me on Telegram. Okay, I'll send you my Telegram. Send me there. You're in. Oh yeah. Well then, send me in the DAO. Then I'll get you, right? So anyway, I will be on this this YouTube channel live, just like today we had 3 guests. We're trying to get more guests, right? For having a big fun AMA. So yeah, I will be joining Aaron next week. That's right, because you know, it's really fun. It's a great platform. Everything's fantastic. Right, guys, I'm going to head off. I'm going to go send Indifference to 500. And Cuban says more the merrier. Yeah, man, let's get this going. Let's try bring as much attention and light to MSS as possible. That's what we're doing right now. Okay, I've been Crypto Mischief. Be good to each other. Let's get the green candle. Can you see the green? Kind of. And let's make this fly. Peace. Don't get wrecked.